We're back. Maybe we'll see if this makes it out even. Yeah, yo, what's up? What's bracking? Huh? What's good? You guys good?
So loud though.
Super loud.
You guys, it's too loud, too soft. We're back, maybe. Right? Not we're back, baby. We're back, maybe.
We should be if you guys are looking for like
An inconsistent podcast.
yeah, like if you're looking for how to fail, you are watching us fail.
Yo, watching us. We're doing
tough.
great.
This is
at
tough.
it.
Actually, we have to acknowledge this as a failure.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah. What's your counter there?
It's
What
a
is
stumbling
The
block.
counter is we're figuring it out.
It's a
We're
6 month
failing forward.
Yes.
month long
Yeah, like that.
stumble block.
Yeah, 6 months is crazy. We were gone for 6 months,
It's
actually,
half a
right?
year, bro.
Yeah, and every month and every week we kept on saying, "Yeah, let's do it."
That's what I keep saying.
How unbelievable is that?
This guy. We're not gonna talk about that, but let's see how this goes, guys.
People
You know?
have blame games, but go.
Blame games is crazy. Do we want to start about where we were?
Oh
What's
yeah.
going on? Do you
So
guys wanna-
you were.
No. That's last year. I was in Austria for 2 months. That
There you
was
go.
part of it.
Chop.
I'll chop it up.
At work.
And we did a residency. It was fantastic.
There you go.
January, more art. Fine art, Vestech.
Go. That was hard.
Kept on
Congratulations,
going.
by the way.
Shout out.
That was fire.
It was good.
You don't wanna
We did.
congratulate your boy.
It's fine.
Nah, it's fine. Right?
Tough.
And we we went together to Cape Town. It was a jump. It was a good
We were
time. It was a good
outside.
week.
Yeah.
And we
I actually
never-
did want to dab you, but I was.
Oh.
You ever seen
It's
those?
okay.
You ever
It's
seen
okay.
those videos where?
Come on.
You ever see those videos where where someone wants to shake your hand,
That's crazy.
and then the other person goes like this.
You
and
did that.
The camera zooms into that shit. So I was doing that just in case someone does zoom into it,
Stay, please.
and then it looks
know
like
what to
I'm. Anyways, go.
Yeah, we were there for a
Investec.
week, and it was a jump, and then back to work, and then now we're doing Expo Chicago, which is cool.
Yeah.
I think it's a year of debuts, a couple of debuts. I'm debuting at Investec, debuted at Expo Chicago.
What's
Yeah.
the debut?
Like the first of, I'm doing this for the first time. I'm going to have my first international solo as well, LA.
Hey.
Shout out to that.
Let's
so
go,
It's a year
bro.
of
Come on
firsts. So I think that's maybe part of the reason. I think we are all accountable to why we've been so slow.
The percentages vary from each person, but yes.
How would you rank it? From a non-neutral, because you're very neutral most
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
very
time.
neutral. So where I was I went to Orlando, right?
Oh, shut up.
To go side-
Florence. No, Florida.
Yes. Florida to go sign some Locana cards in October and December. And it was sick. What else did I do? Was that it? And then just work, I actually worked through December. That was not wise. I still need a vacation. But
Oh,
yeah,
you went
we're
through
back.
a breakup in December.
Tough.
Jesus Christ.
You went
But
through.
yes.
Yeah, you went through a breakup in
Didn't want to
December.
talk about it.
Oh.
Oh, did I?
Oh no.
I didn't want to talk about it.
Oh no. Maybe that's why we went partying. The boy was heartbroken.
Yes.
Ah, I brought the mood back down.
Yes. Now I have to sit in it for the whole podcast. So if you guys see me drifting, thank Terrence.
No, shout out to
But yes,
breakups,
a lot,
man.
a lot,
It's
yeah, a lot
tricky
happened.
thing to
So
maneuver.
tricky, man.
How are you handling it?
How am I handling it? I think I handled it well. How is it affecting me?
Yeah.
Maybe. It's affecting me as much as a 5-year-long relationship breakup would.
Affect anybody.
Yeah.
You don't say.
Anybody with a soul.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear you.
Where were you, Mokhao?
Nah, I was out about that.
English.
It's okay.
It's after 8, bro. Is it 8? Damn, it's only going for 8.
You know, you speak like this even when it's before 8. I'm joking.
You came with a lot today. What's going on?
Tell us.
No, let's not.
It's his
do that.
turn. That's what he does. It's his turn.
What do you mean?
It's your turn.
Why are you like your turn? You're like, what are you doing?
It's his turn.
What about
Tell us.
we fight right
I
now?
went through a whole thing about where I was. Where
No,
were you?
man. I've been here. You know, I've been doing work. I don't know.
Yeah.
How do I say this?
Yeah, just why were we away from the podcast?
What was the reason?
What was I doing? Oh my god. I'm saying, oh my god,
For
like
6 months.
There's a lot to think about. There's really nothing much to think about, man. Yeah, I was just normal, everyday work stuff, really. You know,
Yeah.
concept art,
Visual
bit
development.
of you know, visual development, art direction.
Shout out.
How are you feeling about that?
For like different projects. How am I feeling about? It's okay, man. Also, look, how are you feeling and how are you? To me, are very loaded questions.
Go. It's a podcast.
Is it?
I don't know. I don't think it's a podcast. This is where we talk. Yeah.
I prefer some over others, of course. You know,
Some feelings or what?
some projects over others.
Oh yeah.
As in, like, I do wonder sometimes about like my position in like in the industry. I do wonder. Like I feel like I'm I wouldn't say I'm jaded, but I feel like I want something new. You know what I mean?
In terms of positions or what?
Not even in terms of positions, like excitement. Whatever
Oh no, guys.
excitement element
Yeah.
I feel like might be lacking. But I know that's all me. Yeah, I probably have to get around that, fix it somewhere or another.
It's an interesting position to be. Because
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we have been doing this for a while. And so there are moments. So I'm just like literally
Has it been a while though?
catching. I mean, it can
Bro, people
be.
do decade. We haven't even done a decade of this.
Facts.
But
We
what
can't be
does
feeling like
A
this.
while is if you pass 10 years, that's a while.
I feel like as generations move, like generation to generation,
Yeah.
the things that were long then are shorter now.
Does
And the
feel
things
like
that are short now are much shorter than like to
I
the next
suppose, I
generation.
suppose.
So
I actually know what it is. So
go.
I was in a thing with Daniel Snadden today, drop name, and he basically said
Shout out Dan.
Shout out Dan.
with Kariba, right?
Yeah.
Like him and his team have basically gotten a little bit jaded from it because they've been going through like so many roller coasters with trying to make the film.
It's such a
and
tricky thing.
it has been going up and down. And look, I know I have not even been doing it like for half the amount, not even quarter, to be honest.
Yeah.
They've been working on that thing for like 10 years and they still haven't made it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, like I've been working on Chico for like maybe 3-4 years, I think.
Yeah.
And I guess like constantly trying to find a way to like make the film gets kind of a little bit exhausting sometimes. So maybe that's where I'm at right now.
That's
I'll probably rediscover a new level of excitement somewhere else
You have to,
along
man.
the line.
Because that's your baby. That's
Yeah.
like giving up on your kid.
Some babies don't make it.
Yeah, but that's dark, dog.
I know.
Because then, like, what else? Like, what? That's like,
Also, I'm not saying that Chico's not going to make it. I'm just
No,
saying that,
yeah.
like, you know, in this trimester that we're at, it feels like, you know, we're having some complications, and we hope that the doctors get through it. Like
yeah, I
they
feel
did.
like that's
You know,
part
they-
of it, though.
We find a breakthrough with the thing. So
I
yeah,
want to hear
Yeah.
some good news. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually want to hear, because we talked about it, but
Yeah.
like, your trip in
Trip.
the art residency and the art and what you are going through with all that stuff, just briefly, because I think that's important.
Okay, that's fair. You know what? That's fair. I didn't want to go back there because it feels old and dated, but I don't think it's dated.
No, it's not, because you're revisiting some of those themes right now.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
I think
correct.
it's
Sure. So, you know, I had a 2-month residency in Annecy, in a small town,
Annecy.
Annecy, Austria, my bad.
Yeah.
A small town called Engelhardzel.
I love it when you say that.
Really, it's a very small town. Very people go retire there. Beautiful, quiet, and there's a lot of architecture that is like still kind of Christian based, like churches,
Religious.
even houses. Some of them look like castles and churches. So I was like inspired to just unpack the thing we've been talking about last year, the whole year. Just my grapple with, I guess, my faith. And I think it's an ongoing grapple that we'll have. I think all of us have it in some sense or form.
Yeah, trying to figure it out, man.
Yeah, so I felt like it was a great opportunity to just start unpacking it there. And it felt good for the first month. Well, for the first few weeks, I was like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to do religious-based work. But then there was a hurdle. The hurdle was that the guy who owns this residency felt like Europe as a whole is slightly moving past Christianity because of this whole
Christianity or religion in general.
Religion and institutions, maybe not the faith.
Church.
Like actual institutions that represent these things where, because of the whole Catholic stuff that happened with the kids and blah, blah, blah. So people feel like there's like a detachment from it. So he was like, you know what, I need you to stop. Because I had already explored like 4 artworks that were based on the faith and just my grapple with it. He was like, you know what, we don't want this in our gallery.
And you know what's
I was
crazy?
like, oh, that's cool. That's crazy because I've already started and I really feel so close to these works. So that was the unfortunate thing because it went to the point where we had like an art fair in Vienna, and I didn't know, but I was expecting to be shown there because that was the plan. When you start the residency, along the way, if there's something that comes up like a fair, they apply and they show everyone's work. And I went there with a guy from South Africa. Shout out to my boy. Why did I forget his name?
Pulling a panda.
It's okay. I'll remember his name. Damn, it'll come. I'm blank right now.
Social media, maybe.
Nah, it's fine. I'll remember. But we were there together, and when it was time to show our work, I went to the fair. I was invited. It was a good time. I had tickets and everything. Yeah. I get there. Everyone's work is there, except mine. Everybody who was joined the residency, like even the people who were before me who are gone now. I was like, damn, that hurt a little.
Not even one.
Not even one, bro. Damn. So I was like, damn, that's kind of tight. So I actually held that in. I was like, ooh, as I was walking around this fair, dog, I was like, sort of in my, I was like, cause this is a kicker. Our booth is right here. 2 booths away, there's Andy Warhol's art.
Tough.
I was like, oh, that would have been a nice moment to just, see my work and then walk a couple of and see Andy Warhol over there. But then that was life. And then I had to kind of start adjusting and try finding something else. But it was like a challenge that was necessary. I think that's like what a residency kind of teaches you. It's almost like there will be unexpected things that happen, even though it's like feels like it's tugging at your heart and it's tugging at your narrative. It's like, hey man, some things will happen, and how do you react to these kind of moments? Do you lash out? Do you go like, yo, why am I here?
We lash out? Like, I feel like,
especially us. It would feel good to lash out, huh?
Especially us. We don't, like, if somebody gets our drink wrong, we're like,
we don't lash out.
I'll drink this.
No, I don't know. Well,
no, but it's
we'll
less.
politely go, hey.
Yeah, but like something like that, you would expect,
It's not
even a lash out. No, yes, we are respectful in that regard, but like, yo, guys, I came all the way and, I was expecting, I get it, the religious thing is not, but like, this is what I came here for. And it's such a disservice to the entire trip for me not to, something like that when you...
I don't know. I don't react like that.
No,
but
we don't, but I think
I get
none of us do, but I'm saying... But I'm saying... I'm kidding.
You'll always be the guy we point to when we have like...
Yeah, it's a joke. In jest. But I'm saying, like, we don't have that. And yes, it makes us
You know what
nice
it is?
to work with, but it's
It's
also
not-
like,
We're not entitled.
yeah, but
It's like
but
maybe
for that situation,
someone is highlighting something. It doesn't. You don't have to conform to it. For instance, I don't have to now change my whole practice, but I'll adjust. You know, I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll have my moment to explore this. There will be time for me to explore this. It's not the hill I'm willing to die on. Also, you kind of have to look at some hills and go like, which one is the one I want to lay on and bury myself in and dig and go.
were there any hills in that trip that you died on? Is what I'm asking. And I'm saying that was a hill and a mountain.
There was a hill. There were 2 artworks that were in my mind. And I was supposed to have stopped by then. I was like, fuck it, I'll do them.
Yeah.
So I did them. That's the hill I was willing to die on, to see that vision I had about those artworks that I shouldn't be doing. And those 2 artworks, guess which ones were they?
Which ones?
The guy laying
The cross.
and the cross.
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine if I don't do those. Do you think I go home and do the exact same thing? There's no fucking way.
But I'm saying that's
That's
a
the hill.
personal hill. It's
No,
not
that's
a hill.
for sure.
It's not external. It's not.
It's not extent like
It's definitely external because someone says stop doing that. I do 2 more of it. That's a hill that jeopardizes. It's definitely external.
And I suppose maybe even the work not showing is like it is expected that your work would show, but the act of not showing it is in a way kind of like
We
it's an
told
act.
you.
It's an act of violence. Much
Yeah.
like what you did when they told you to stop and you continued. That's an act of violence.
Yeah, but I had a plan.
It was met.
It was met with some violence, but it's like, I know I'll have time to adjust, and the adjustment was cool. I found something new.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
cool, but
Yeah.
then I had to see my project through, which I did.
I guess, man.
That's interesting, man. I mean, if they don't, I thought that the whole point of residencies was, especially if they call you to come through, was to have you do what you do in that space.
It's not all of them, and to some degree, there is none of them that are like that. Not
Do they tell you what they want from you?
no, not that they
Is it
tell
brief?
you, not that they tell you, but you will. You know what?
But they know
There are.
what they don't want.
I'll tell you this. I'll
Okay.
try and make it clear.
Got it.
There are some where you will feel free,
Got it.
but the idea about patronship or somebody commissioning something or somebody bringing you in exchange for something is that a sponsor always has something. A sponsor always has an expectation, and a
see.
sponsor always can expect something. It's beautiful if you are all.
I guess I hear what you're saying.
Are we all in line?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
perfect because then you get what you want and I get what you want. But it's always an exchange. It's not altruistic.
That's a
Nothing
marks to
is.
I flew you in for a reason.
Yeah, it's not.
And if you
altruistic.
go
and if
against
I'm looking
that-
for African art, bro. If I'm looking for African art,
You think that was the vibe?
I mean, I feel like there's a trend.
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably the thing. As soon as you're black, if you do niggas in like loincloths, you do
Yeah.
you're hitting the mark.
There's a part where it's like, no, remember Africa. I need you to
So
make
many times we've heard
Yeah.
that in meetings, like with chess. People are like, no, but like
no the Africa that I know. It's like, no, you don't know Africa.
this is crazy. No, you.
Wiggle the finger.
But there is a sense of that, like, Africa is so much more.
It's so much more.
We are African, bro. We
Yeah.
have our own
Yeah.
little squad. You can't help it, even though we
You
have
mean tribe?
influence. Tribe, cliques. What did I say? Vibe.
No, I forgot. But
Yeah,
I was
you
being
corrected
African.
me. But you know,
But I was being African for those guys. You know?
yeah. But you know what I'm saying. So it's big. It's massive. It's not
Yeah.
one dimensional. So we gotta fight for showing that it's not dimensional. We are Africans who are also influenced by the world because we live not in just in isolated communities where we only see ourselves and nothing else.
Yeah.
So
when you tell me
we
about
have
when you're talking about that thing, sorry to just
school. I
Wrap
actually don't know what was going on.
Why would you say that?
I was gonna say there are some parts of the world where the idea of God or religion is just null and void. I feel like so the place where your artwork existed at the time was not at the place where a lot of people would appreciate it. But I know, like, obviously when you showed it off online, people were like very receptive to it, right?
It was
losing their minds.
That was received the most out of all of what I've created.
Exactly. So
ever.
The place was like, man, that speaks volumes in terms of like planting a seed where the soil is not.
Also, this is not to say I'm not appreciative
of
the opportunity.
No, for sure.
No. Hey guys.
No, you got to put that out
there.
No,
fly us out.
It's also very important to say that.
Yeah. Start with that one next time.
Yeah, because I am not a complainer. This is highlighting that sometimes you have a vision, fight for it, and you, against all odds, against a sponsor, against like a Patreon, you have a vision. Sure, sometimes it's a client and it's specifically commissioned, and so follow the rules. That's different from I'm bringing you in to do what you do. That's different. So that's all I'm fighting for. But I'm always appreciative of
the
residencies. Man, they are, and credit to them. I feel like I grew more with that challenge than any other. You know what I'm saying? So that's anything provides like a another part to it that is sometimes overlooked. So hey man, guys, go out there, do your residencies.
Your best version always comes out in the worst times.
Yeah. Well, sometimes even seeing your worst version can now bring out the good part. Yeah. J. Cole.
Oh no. Why would you?
J. Cole, bro.
You said that it would be
J. Cole,
the most exciting time for hip hop.
J. Cole.
Oh God.
J. Cole. Why J. Cole?
Shout out to J. Cole.
It's a cold world.
What's the shout out thing we keep doing?
He keeps doing it. You don't have to do it.
Keep doing it.
You don't have to do it.
No, I just wonder what it is. I can't ask what it is.
It's a shout out. Shout out to J. Cole.
Nah, nigga, I could say anything and you'd say shout out to whatever. I'd say I love plants and you say shout out to plants.
Yes.
What?
Dog, shout out to plants. They don't get enough shout outs.
Facts. That's the thing.
We do it. Go. Shout out to plants.
What do you mean go? I didn't want to talk about this.
Okay.
No, we're talking about
J. Cole,
it. We have to.
Didn't want to.
We have to because it's more of like a philosophical question. It's like, oh my.
How are you processing that whole thing?
I'm processing it in so many ways.
I want to hear the philosophy behind it.
I'm so conflicted, bro.
As soon as it happened, I didn't.
So conflicted.
And I heard of it from a third party, and I was like, he what?
What did he do?
What did he do? No, he apologized. I don't know if I didn't even watch the video because I physically couldn't. But apparently he apologized for the diss track.
For the diss. Did he apologize for the diss or did he apologize
for the outcome?
For who he was.
Who he was?
Yeah, during when he was dissing somebody. During when he was saying the words that he didn't mean.
Yeah.
Is he apologizing for that? Is he apologizing for saying, yo, your discography is shit? You know what I'm saying?
He did say that.
You are...
To his boy.
You average one amazing verse per 3 months. Like, are you apologizing for those things? Because for me, let me break it down for me, personally, how I felt. I'm all for, like, protect yourself, protect your mental health. If you're doing something that is stepping over a line that is a personal line for you and your growth, amazing. But if you're going to go on every feature and every verse and every album and eat every rapper like you were doing, J. Cole, I feel like, and also highlight the other three and say...
Not you addressing him directly.
I feel like Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Then when it's time to get in the ring...
That's what I'm saying.
Don't go like, oh, I'm sorry. That's my thing.
And
that's all I'm saying.
Again, I didn't watch the video. I don't know what he apologized for because as soon as I heard the apology, I was like, oh, checked out. But it is something to note that Kendrick and J. Cole are tight. Like, they know each other, they respect each other. There's all that going on. So from that regard, I can see maybe like, oh, me and Mukhawa rappers, which is hilarious.
I want to put it.
You didn't let me finish, but go ahead.
I thought you were sorry.
No.
Go. No. Actually, go. You were onto something.
Me and Mukhawa
Is
rappers.
it hilarious because I'm the rapper?
What the fuck is happening? You guys in the comments, tell me what's happening right now.
Go.
What I'm saying is, me and Mukhawa friends, or like, you know, we know each other somehow, and then, but I feel like they're more than that, actually.
Yeah.
I've been talking like, yo, slightly like maybe sneak dissing Mukhaw. But Mukhao's at the top, so I gotta, you know, talk about him as well.
Yeah.
If I'm also looking at myself as someone who's at the top. If Mukhaw, out of all the times, like finally says something about that, and then I also rebuttal, I don't know, like, just let that back and forth continue until, like, if you guys do wanna, me and my friend,
Let's apologize.
Kevin, let's on the side, and for the sake of the game, let's keep the back and forth on the side, bro. You know what it is, but it's go time right now. On the side is what I, even if maybe if we knew about it, but like, I don't know if we needed to hear all that. Is what I'm saying. I get the mental health chat, like people wanted blood, all of that, you know. Yes,
It's not even real blood.
You're pushing that to the side though.
it's hip hop.
No, but you push it like okay,
It's not real blood.
It's hip hop, but it's like who are you
It's the
dealing with?
safest beef.
It's the safest.
Who are you dealing with? Because I mean, it's safe beef, but it's got the potential of going out of.
No, it doesn't.
Dude.
Kendrick
Oh my
and
god.
J.
bro.
Cole.
Things you say, bro. The thing is, also these people know each other, right?
Fair.
I'm just
Things you
saying
say,
that
if
sometimes
you
you can allude to stuff that is meant for the person you're jabbing at. He's gonna get it, but like people are gonna be trying to find things out, and there's people who know pieces of information, podcasts going off. Nigga, everything has a way of going off the rails.
I just thought
When you
about
get in the
potential, there's
ring,
potential.
when you get in the ring, things have the potential to get off the rails.
Yes,
Yeah.
and maybe that's what J. Cole doesn't want.
but that's like
He doesn't
weird.
want to.
So here's my question for you guys. You're a fighter, you go in the ring.
With your friend.
How far are you willing to go in the ring?
With your friend.
With your friend.
With your friend.
With your friend.
I said fuck Terrence's whole discography.
That's my question. We in the
I
ring.
would feel
This
weird
is
about
our
that, actually.
profession, bro.
I suppose. Look, I guess.
We're not
if-
best friends. Also, let's not pretend like these guys are best friends. J. Cole has his own best friend. Kendrick has his own best friend, bro. What are we doing here?
I'd actually need to know like how close they are. But still, for me, on the side, it would be. Like on the side, I'd be like, but hey, you know, I don't know what's going on in the hip hop game, but
Are you guys willing to die in the ring?
I was watching something. What do you call it?
No,
It was,
are you
happening?
guys willing to die in the ring? Because I'm only getting this from the Muhammad Ali analogy.
yeah.
You watch all three of the Frazier versus Ali battle.
Yeah.
I'm seeing people who are willing to go out in that very moment.
Can you put it in an art context? Like
I'll put it in a different context for maybe Mahal. MMA.
I don't know
easy.
why it made that, but
It's
I'm
okay,
listening.
listen. MMA. Adesanya. There's a moment in the ring he goes like, I am willing to die
right now.
right now. He's facing his opponent. So if he's saying he is willing to die in the ring, what does that also mean? He's willing to kill.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
For survival.
For survival. This is beyond survival. He's not trying to survive in there. He's trying to
True.
He's trying to be great.
Dominate.
He's trying to be Ali.
Yeah.
Are you guys willing to go those lengths? Are you guys willing to face that dark part of you? If you're not, you're not. You sure? Apologize. Go in your festival.
I see what
stand
you're saying.
And say, I'm
Your
sorry.
festival.
I'm sorry.
Is that the problem you have with
respect.
with-
It's not a problem. I'm asking a very deep question. If any one of us, or do you even know anyone who's willing to die for their art form? I don't even. Maybe I'm missing something because maybe they're not dying for.
Are you willing
punching.
to die for it?
I think we can answer it by. I don't know if maybe this is not enough, but we're still doing it. So
Yeah.
there was no plan B.
I've a bit of pushback on that.
Go. I'll tell you why.
We just spoke about the thing now, right? We just spoke about the thing now. And look, I understand that there's obviously like...
You know why I'm saying this?
Let me finish.
Because without it, I feel like I'm dead.
Like, okay.
I would feel like I'm dead.
Right. Crazy. I hear you. But
that's why I would say that.
Yes. But here's what I'm saying. It's just a small example.
Go.
With what you're saying right now about your residency in Austria.
Go.
Right?
Yeah.
And like, I understand camaraderie, professional relationships, and all that stuff. You could not right now speak about your personal experience of the place. Your art, no, showing the restrictions that you had,
I couldn't.
blah, blah, blah. No.
Are you saying I couldn't talk about
Let me finish.
Oh.
You could not mention all of that and just leave it as is without saying. But also, I'd like to say thank you to the sponsors. You know what I mean? So, no, hear me out. So, there's a world where you can definitely talk about just your experience and just have it be your experience without kind of like diluting it of like, by the way, I really appreciate the opportunity. This was good. You can definitely do that. And I feel like in some way that's you being a J. Cole by going like, thank you for the experience and all of this. But there was like this version that I fucking didn't like. So you could have just talked about your experience because your experience also is valid within itself. If we're talking about the sponsors, we wouldn't really talk about the sponsors, but you felt the need to mention sponsorship. You know what I mean?
But wouldn't it be like, if we're linking it to J. Cole and the art, like in his situation specifically, wouldn't it be him apologizing for not conforming to what they expected him to do? More like,
but that wasn't an apology. Was it an apology?
No, that's what we are saying.
Yeah.
No, it's not an apology, man. But like, it's a version of trying to keep the peace. It's a version of trying to, I guess, like nurture certain relationships, which is his version of this. Because rap is a very like on the nose. You say the thing
cutthroat.
Like you say the most heinous thing to a very specific person. With this, there's no need to be malicious. It's art. You're doing your own thing. It's subjective. People receive it however they receive it, which is fine. He had to apologize for that. That was very blatant. It was like, you and your family, fuck off. You know what I mean?
I gotta
basically, it was something. No, I only say this because I'm trying to understand it in your.
No, for sure.
So my pushback is trying to understand the thing.
Yeah, for sure. There's a difference between like, for the past 10 years, we've been saying I'm the best. When it's time to show it, I bow out.
Okay.
That's a big part of it. So when you tie it back to the residency, sure, I took that note. I still pushed a little bit. Yeah. And then I was like, cool. And then after that, I continued with the same thing. I still went out to go fulfill my heart's desires. I still went out to the world and showed them, this is really what I wanted to do. And I think it's the best thing.
Yeah.
So maybe you're right. Maybe what J. Cole has to offer, and this, I like this. I like where this is going.
Okay.
Maybe what J. Cole is offering us is much better than what we think. Because who are we to assume that this guy's decision is the wrong decision? Because from hip-hop side, this feels like the wrong decision. But from a black man, from a black man who historically and for past generations, and hip-hop represented a thing of violence and maliciousness and taking another man down, maybe J. Cole is showing us something that is so past our comprehension because of how we've been conditioned by everybody. So are you welcoming that perspective? I don't know.
Oh, come on, Jesus Christ. That was painful to listen to.
I was struggling through that
Oh my
too, bro.
God,
I don't know, but
oh,
but we can't sit on these mics and go like, oh yeah, guys, as black people, we need to
I like that
stand
take.
together. We need to. Blah,
you
blah,
know
blah,
why?
blah. But then we are also the same people to vouch for another man tearing your whole discography down.
I like
war,
that take.
war is war.
I like that take because there's more value in nurturing relationships than there is tearing it up.
Yeah, but then why did you launch the first nuclear
Because
bombs?
that's what rap is, man.
Yeah,
but
that is what rap is.
Yes, that's what rap is. But also, if you are someone who can affect like something
a
within
whole
that
generation.
space, if you can affect that thing and like push it into a direction that it becomes like a much healthier thing, then why not? Because
This makes me sick.
if we are trying to, I guess, like push the narrative of them fighting, right?
Yeah,
It is us just appealing to that part of ourselves that is like, I don't know, like we want destruction all the time, like right now.
so no competition.
It's like when you go on Instagram, right? Like every reel is entertaining.
Yeah.
So you want that. You want like immediate satisfaction right now.
Nah, you guys are
Because
getting
that's
lost in the weeds.
that's what we
for
used
me.
to. That's what we used to.
No, but
which
it's-
other genre does that?
This,
Which other genre has people shooting people?
bro, if you claim that
Which
you
other
bang,
genre has people
if,
killing each
if
other, bro?
I
Music, art,
Real life.
I send
killing
shots to you, right? Lyrically, like I'm sending shots to you.
Okay.
You respond, right? I respond, and then I'm like, wait, that's weird.
No, it is. No, it's not weird.
What do you mean?
You're allowed to change your mind. You're not allowed to change your mind. Look, if I'm arguing with you right now, and then I go like, you know what? Maybe the better thing to do right now is to try and see your perspective. Or if I'm wrong, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to add.
But we're in the ring.
I don't want to add gasoline to this thing.
We're in the ring. We're about to fight.
But we're also in life. Like this is not a boxing match. It's also life. Like
Who was though?
it's also life.
Hey man, listen. Maybe I'm old school, which is weird to say, but like for me, that was like I get what you guys are saying, like trying to shift the whole whatever it is. You guys can play back what these guys both said, but for me, he started something.
Yeah, it isn't as obvious though. I will say this: it isn't as obvious. And these two contradicting paths. One obviously does seem that it leads into something bad.
Which one?
Which one do you think leads to good, bro? Obviously, no. Put it in obvious terms. Think about it, and which one leads to good?
The one where we find out who's on top.
The one where you apologize.
Why do you need to find out who's on top? Tell me.
Who am I speaking to right now?
No, I'm asking.
We are the most competitive people in the world.
Are we?
Yeah, no?
We used to be when we were younger.
Okay, you're in the art game right now. You're not trying to be the best. You're not trying to be the best director / storyteller.
Yeah, there's
whatever
a lot
you
of things with me. You can't really.
Yeah, but I'm
pick
saying
one.
you're not trying
I'll tell
to
you.
be
I
that.
have an answer to that.
I'm just trying to.
You're okay. You guys are okay.
No, I'll
coasting.
tell you. No, that's not. That's the thing. This is why this is not a simple conversation, because it's like, compared to who do I need to bring down for me to be the best? Maybe another part of it is I'm not even trying to bring anyone down. I'm just trying to be the best version of me. And if I know you are so tempted to just speak, and if the best version of me looks like the best version of me outside of you guys, that's the best version of me. I don't need to be above Kendrick to know I am the best, to know I am valued as myself. Maybe that's a deeper and more interesting.
Knowing you, like I can't sit here and act like,
I can't believe this.
because I know you can give PR answers for sure.
Go.
Like you're very good at giving PR answers. You that answer right now,
Fantastic.
that's very good for the mic and the camera.
Great.
But I've heard you say
Say what?
you wanna be
That fuck the big three, nigga. It's
Yes.
just big me, nigga.
Yes.
Bump.
Yeah.
That's what do you
That's
mean?
how it
That was
is.
the younger me, bro.
Nigga, that was last week. You, what are you talking about? Those This guy, younger you, 2 weeks ago. That's crazy.
Listen,
No, man.
Listen.
No, Terence, you can't do that. You can't do that. And look, you're very good at explaining stuff, and I can't wait to hear how you explain this one.
Facts.
But go.
You guys can't diminish
Oh shit.
what I'm
But
saying
you do wanna
as
be.
I am able to explain things. If I explain something and you understand it, it doesn't mean I'm good at explaining it. It means the thing I'm saying is true or profound, or it means that it touches you in a place where it's real.
Facts,
It's not
bro.
like, oh yeah, you're fantastic.
Can I ask you
at
one
explaining
question?
things. I'm not fantastic at explaining
I'm gonna
things.
ask
You don't have to
you
be
one
defensive.
question.
I'm just-
no.
I'm being
I want
serious.
to
It's a
ask him.
Because if
I want to
we're here-
ask him one question, right?
But it's
Go,
not
go,
about
go.
being amazing at explaining things.
Okay,
it's about
cool.
telling you the truth.
Do you want to be the best? Yes, no. You can't, because in the dimensions of the fourth wall that I'm breaking.
Say the thing.
Yes, no. Do you want to be the best?
Of course.
What does that take? Taking people down who are at the top.
It's not taking people down. Now you're wording it wrong. You're good. You're good. Let me take over.
Take over.
How is it not? Okay,
no.
explain
You're
to me
bad.
how it's not.
Taking people down is the active fucking thing of like pushing
It's
people.
what we understand as great.
No, because
You need to study great and see what great really looks like.
Yeah.
And great doesn't really look like one is above the other. It doesn't look like that.
It doesn't look like that? What does it look like?
My nigga,
what is it to you?
I'll tell you what great is, man.
Oh, God.
And he's gonna think it's a PR answer.
No,
This is what takes.
Nah, but you see, look,
you brought up he's
We-
amazing at explaining
No,
shit.
no. Everyone's amazing at explaining things, right? I'm saying to you right now, right? And now our hands are like this.
And as we must, bro, because you
Nah.
no good. It's a real podcast. We're not gonna go sit here and be timid.
I'm just saying, man, like the way, look, there's versions of you that exist in different parts, right?
Sure.
And if you say something here on the podcast, I can't, it is not within me to just go along for the ride because people feel like
You keep assuming
platforms
okay,
are
from
no,
now
I'm not
on,
assuming.
Assume that every answer I give is not a podcast answer because these are real answers.
These are
I
real-
give these answers outside of the podcast.
Yes,
So
where?
anyway, I talk like this.
Yes, but
So
like,
there are this. I think get over the hurdle that there are mics and cameras. Get over that hurdle because this is actual conversation.
I don't doubt it.
So that when you highlight that, this version of you on the podcast speaks like this. No, I speak like this.
No, man, Terence.
This is me.
Now we're gonna do a thing.
No, but that's what I'm saying, and we are here.
No,
if you have a
Terence.
counter it.
Look. Some things I'm not gonna do a Kendrick and J. Cole thing here on the podcast.
Go.
No, I don't. I'm saying to you that like
don't.
there's versions of you that deliver things differently, right? So if you say right now, like obviously you're not pushing anyone down. That's crazy. In fact, if anything, you're doing the complete opposite. You're inspiring people on the thing. Yes, you are. No,
So that's the answer to Panda.
yes. It's
What
not,
is
it's not
better than
it's not pushing
putting
people.
someone down? It's inspiring. What would you say is better? Tell me.
I'm not saying I'm listen, I'm agreeing with what you guys are saying. But the reality
Sorry.
I get what you both are saying. And you guys hate the way I'm wording it or something or whatever. But in whatever specific field you are in, there's people who are considered really good at what they do, right? Like
Yeah.
really fantastic. Some would say at the top,
For sure.
maybe. And there's a pedestal where there's number 2 and then there's number 3 and it gets more nuanced and complicated.
Yeah. For sure.
But sometimes, most times, there's a guy, that guy. Now, if you're trying to be...
Do you think he's at the top because there are bodies underneath him?
No, I think that's why I'm saying I agree with what you're saying. He's being the best version of himself, but what he's doing is just considered the top of whatever field that he's
He
in.
occupies, yeah.
Which means, yes, there are bodies under him. Sometimes not from him like taking people down. Maybe my wording is wrong.
Yeah.
But to be the best, you are crushing anyone beneath you. Just as in like, whatever, even if you're like, no, I'm gonna do my thing, I'm Terrence, I'm like, angelic floating. I don't partake in any
Far
of
from
the
angelic.
bad. Far from, I don't partake in anything of like,
Far from
taking
angelic. Sure. I hear you.
anyone
I hear you.
down. But like,
I'm not saying that's what I'm doing.
But
I'm saying that isn't the only version of greatness. Right?
I'm struggling so hard with that.
You think that's the only version of greatness?
Because you guys mentioned Ali, right? And all
He
of those
mentioned
guys.
Ali.
Yeah. You mentioned no one.
Ali's greatness doesn't actually even come from boxing. Doesn't come from bodies. There we go. Do you think Ali's greatness comes from boxing?
I don't know much about Ali.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about greatness.
But
every boxer will come and have more bodies than Ali, but they will never be greater than Ali.
But you're saying it has nothing to do
Because
with
there was a bigger message that he was also fighting for. And there were times when he even sacrificed boxing for the things that he believed in.
Yes, but he was
That's
really
what
good
made
at
him
boxing.
He was also very good at boxing. He was good at both of them.
But people have better records than Ali. Why aren't they as great?
Because they had better things to do. Like
Better.
No. Let me finish also.
Go.
Ali had better things to also be doing outside of boxing. There were so many other things that he was doing outside of boxing.
Tell me why Ali's great. That's all I'm saying. Because there are people who have better records than Ali. If you are just talking about fighting, there are people who have better records than Ali.
Yes, but like you
So
said,
many more.
Like you said, I'm just adding to what you said. It's not just about the boxing. It's the stuff that he also did outside of boxing.
So what does it mean?
It's the way he conducts himself. It's the way he affects people. It's like the things that he stands for. All of that, all of those things, and how everything that he does outside of boxing also affects his boxing. So he won't do certain things in boxing. He would literally go like, the thing that I'm known for, I'm gonna sacrifice that so I can uphold this thing that I really care about.
So then that means we agree.
As far as I know about Ali,
true greatness.
Yes, but that means he's great, right? And no one has ever done both. If that's the equation to being great, right?
We're breaking down greatness.
Yeah, but if that's the equation to being great, all I'm saying is there's a way forward. And what you're saying is no one has, either done their own version of it or copied him and made it better. That's why he's still considered the great. But he's considered the great and there's people below him. Not from his own choosing, sometimes from the ring, from his own choosing. But there's bodies on the floor.
I don't think there's bodies per se, but like he stands out in a different way. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, and then okay, so the people who are not as good, like what are we calling that?
Like
what is that?
There's not a lot of people who would go like, I'm not gonna fight this match because it's being sponsored by an alcoholic brand and I'm Muslim and I don't agree with that. You know what I mean? That's that's like something that Ali might have done.
I agree. I'm agreeing with that.
Yeah, and that goes like further than like boxing. It goes further than money. It goes further than like I guess like accomplishments that people celebrate. It's literally a thing that he's fighting for himself, that he alone believes in.
Yes,
and
that made him great.
Yeah, exactly. So
and made other people less great or not as great.
It really doesn't matter what other people are doing. It's more about
that's the part that we
his conduct.
We are disagreeing in.
So
it doesn't make the other one look greatness. Greatness doesn't make another person look bad.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
maybe
he's not as
how about
great.
That one?
He's not as great though.
What do you mean?
The other person.
As Ali. Whoever.
Who's not as great?
Whoever. The people we don't.
What does your greatness look like?
It looks like Ali.
It's Mike Tyson.
And so where a world where you are Ali, who am I?
You're not me. And I'm great.
Yes, but I'm not less because you are Ali. Do you see that? Do you see how that works? You are.
I beg to differ. Am I Ali, Terrence?
If you are Ali, then who am I?
I'm the great. Yeah, you cool and all.
That's exactly what
You're doing your thing. You're doing your thing.
I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
I'm doing my thing.
I'm destroying you.
Are you?
I am though.
If you are Ali.
Are you guys not? Like, this is so crazy for me. Because I'm crushing it. You're just not crushing it as much as I am.
That's why I'm saying in this world,
Yeah.
there's no way that you are Ali. If you are Ali, then I am Ali.
No, that's impossible.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no other person though.
What if what makes people great is the stories behind the I guess whatever it is that they're doing, whatever craft you choose, the story that you have behind that craft, that's what makes the person great.
No, yes, we've agreed that it's not just boxing.
Even with Mike Tyson, right? It's like regardless of like how he grew up and all that stuff, all those horror stories about his mother, his father, the pigeon, he still became Ali. I mean, still became Tyson.
Yeah,
that we know.
Yeah. Yes,
and then you have Ali, who has, who also like, man, he had to exist within that time to be Ali. If he existed in the 2000s, he does not become. What did he exist in the 2000s?
Oh, yeah.
No, but was he fighting during that time?
Talking about
yes,
Tyson.
but now we're talking about
Ali.
Specifics.
I have no idea, but yeah, maybe.
Okay, fine. Let's say he exists, I don't know, like, nowish.
Yeah.
In the contemporary times. He does not become Ali because the things that he kind of would be fighting for would kind of, if he was fighting about race, for instance.
Yeah.
Yes, racial things are still a big thing, right? But like a lot of breakthrough has been done over the couple of decades.
Yeah.
Since he's been fighting for it, that, it's like Nelson Mandela does not become Nelson without apartheid. You need that. To become this person, you need all of that. Plus more.
Yeah, but then now
so it's stories. It's stories, and I guess like how you position yourself for those stories to be told that way.
Yeah, but now we're talking about how to be great. We're straying away from the fact that he was great means that someone was not. I don't know why that's like so.
I guess to a certain extent, but
that's
not
all I'm saying.
He stood out.
Yeah, you didn't. You didn't do the work. You didn't.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah. So I guess. Yeah.
You are lesser.
Okay. Now you're gonna go into a hole.
I'm kidding.
That's not.
I don't agree with that.
Don't agree with me.
You are saying that exists. You're saying just in the eyes of a podium, there's 1, 2, and 3.
Good, better, best.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Yes. You're saying there's no good, better, best?
Sure.
Sure what?
I think there is good, better, best though.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Have you seen the picture? Have you seen the picture where you see number 1 and you see number 2 and you see number 3 and number 3 is like, yeah. He's like celebrating. He's the happiest.
That's what you're saying Ali is.
We're not talking about mental states of the losers.
No.
We're talking about the mental state of the lessers.
All I'm saying is
all
I'm saying is if J. Cole is coming back to this and we can wrap it up. If J. Cole is number 3 and he's the guy doing this, he's pouring himself with the alcohol and he's very happy.
That's his outlook on life, bro.
Come on.
Then
that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
But sure, whoever's at the top is at the top and period.
It's at the top. I could be depressed. I could be happy. I could be whatever.
It doesn't matter.
I'm at the top.
Top.
That's all I'm saying.
At the top.
That's all I don't know why you guys are like. Maybe it goes back to this guy because outside of the podcast, he's like, yeah. But now it's just like, no, man. There's nuances, and there is nuances to these things. But if you are the best, you are on top of the game.
Hey, man, read the book.
You want me to read a book before we...
No, it's an important book. Any person living needs to read that book.
What is the book?
Force versus Power.
Yeah.
David R. Hawkins. But was this him? No, man, I don't think it was him. Let me go to my audiobook. But it's an idea that power inspires. Force is like, it takes. It's like, it's more aggressive. It's more...
Yes, but what does that have to do with being the best?
Yeah, I'll tell you. It's like...
And being like... having people who are not.
It goes to your version of it.
You see, now we get into versions of people's best. There is a universal, this guy is the best. Right?
Yeah. But then This. I hear.
You guys, I don't understand why you're fighting me.
No, you're confused. It's a fair point. It's just it disregards everything because you are saying people need to do whatever it takes.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying however you get to the top, you are at the top. And that means there's people below you because you're literally at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Simply put, yes, that's what it is.
That's all I'm saying.
Like
That's
math.
what it is.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's all I've been
Like
saying.
math.
It's numbers.
Yeah.
Like numbers. Okay.
If he's
Numbers,
eating,
yeah.
and
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm good. I'm happy
good.
to move on. I wanted us to, but this
and we're
conversation
also running out
about-
of time.
We're not. The podcast.
Are we
keeps
good?
going.
Is that also good over there?
No, that
We'll
will
go
go.
until
We'll go.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys want to entertain this. You can go like, you know what? Let's move on.
Go.
Yeah.
But because in this beef, there's a lot.
Yeah.
So there's a part of it where it's like Kendrick Lamar says, Prince outlived Michael Jackson.
Yes.
So I feel like in
Like a
another
bum.
way.
Was Prince older?
I have no idea. It doesn't matter. But
Okay.
the idea for me, it's like Prince was more talented.
Yeah.
And if Kendrick Lamar is saying he's Prince and Drake is Michael Jackson was more commercial, blah, blah, blah. He's king of pop. But there's this guy who used to play every instrument, who used to be in the studio making hits and hits is tricky. But making music and being artistically superior than everybody.
I like that word.
Artistically superior than everybody.
Yeah.
But Michael Jackson was always at the top. So what do you guys value most? Your artistry, or would you confirm to being the most popular and the most
My artistry.
commercial and being at the top?
I think Jay-Z
Like
said.
Drake is at the top, but artistically Kendrick Lamar is at the top.
I think Jay-Z said, "Would you rather be underpaid or overrated?" So I suppose definitely overrated.
You want to be overrated.
Overrate me any day.
Here we go.
Most of the directors I look up to have like, I mean, they're well known, but they have their pockets of fans who really respect their dedication to their vision.
Niche.
And yeah, and whether it be niche, but sometimes it's like a lot of people, but still it's not as much as like whoever other director. And I respect.
Panda.
Yeah.
Well then, Panda.
Yeah.
In those words.
No, you
it would
asked me a
mean-
different question.
No, it
Doesn't
would,
even make sense what you're about to say, but I'm gonna let you say
it
it.
would mean then Drake is at the top. Because
No, that's more nuanced.
no, that's what I'm saying. Because you're saying universally, greatness is greatness. So
Yes.
Drake is at the top.
What are we talking about though? We're talking about popularity?
Greatness.
So Drake is,
No,
is
no, no,
overrated
no.
then.
No.
Who's
No?
We're talking about what? What are we talking about? Because there's things you mentioned, even with Michael Jackson.
greatness?
Is that
Greatness.
what we're talking about?
Who's great?
Greatness at what, dog?
At your craft.
At your craft, Kendrick is at the top.
How is he at the top?
At his craft.
Did the numbers show for it?
Fuck the numbers, dog. What are you talking about?
What is the metric then?
The metric is bar for bar.
So
You tell me.
rapping.
Yeah, because it's hip hop.
No,
and it's
hip hop
rap.
is not just rapping.
Okay, it's rap. That's why I'm like, what are we talking about
We're talking about greatness in hip hop.
in hip hop?
Yeah, don't isolate things because now you're
No,
isolating.
I'm not isolating.
You're
I'm
like
trying to
no.
figure out
Oh
who-
no. Nah, Kendrick has
No, no,
better,
no, no,
has
no.
more words
Listen.
than Drake. No,
Are you trying to stop me? Is it working a little? Maybe. But I'm trying to find out what we are talking about.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be more.
talking about bars.
No, we're not talking about bars.
Sorry about that.
We're not talking about bars because when we were talking about Ali, we were not talking about fists and punches. We
Yes.
talked about we talked about the overall.
Yeah.
thing. Because greatness is universal, right? It's
Yeah.
like, no, that guy is great. So Drake is the guy at the top of the mountain. There's no argument that Drake is the one at the top of the mountain.
Can we wait after the beef?
No. He's been at the top
'Cause
of the
that
mountain
is-
for the past 10 years. We can't now say this guy because of
Bars.
No,
Because
no.
I destroyed you
Because-
in the craft.
because fuck the
I
big
am the-
three. Because of that line.
No, we haven't found out we haven't even gone through anything yet.
No, bro. You saying let's find out after the beef. No, I'm saying the past 10 years, this guy has been showing you. He's been at the top for the past 10 years. So by your metric, he is the greatest.
He's been showing that he can appeal to the masses.
What is greatness to you?
That's
because you said that's universal.
Yeah. But what you guys were talking about was Ali, right?
Yeah.
Did he appeal to the masses?
Yeah,
nigga.
What are you talking about? He went against like everything
and
that
people loved that. That's what I'm saying. And people loved
the
all
people
of that.
who mattered. The his people.
Yes.
But
he was still
people
doing it
who
while true to himself, right?
Yeah, even people who didn't like the fact that he did it were impressed that he did it.
Because it's a form of respect. One thing Kendrick said, money, power, and respect. The last one is better. Respect-wise. That's what I'm saying.
Arguable which one's better, but sure.
Is it arguable?
Power is better. It's not arguable. It's arguable, bro. You know power is better than respect. No, maybe not.
That's what I'm saying, Terrence.
No, man. But that's the thing. In this book,
it's
power
cheeky,
is described as different.
Can you be powerful and not be respected? Would you prefer that over being...
You can be powerful and not be respected.
Respected and not powerful.
Yeah,
you can be powerful.
You know what? Fair.
Yeah,
fair.
I know that, but which would you rather be? Respected, powerless, powerful, respected. Powerful, not respected.
I hear where you're going with
that.
Where would you be, Pen?
Respected.
But not powerful.
Respect comes with so much.
No, I'm saying to you that like
respect.
There's no way.
Okay, cool.
Respect doesn't have
power.
In a hypothetical world where these things are a binary, you either this or that.
Respect for sure.
Okay, cool.
I think I have a better understanding of power, so maybe I'll throw this off. Sorry if I have a tangent, but for me, power is the ability to inspire. It's not the ability to force. It's not the ability to have your way because you have resources, have an army. That's force to me. It's not power. So power to me is the idea that I have the power because I have generosity. I can encourage people. I can lift people up. That for me is power. So I'd have power with that definition.
So back to the main thing. That's what greatness is.
Yeah. We can.
Listen, man.
Fantastic.
Hey,
cut it.
Yazin.
Go to the next one.
This is crazy,
There's
dog.
There's another one.
Oh my gosh, you like turtles? I like turtles too. What?
Guess the character. That's the game.
Oh.
Guess the character.
Okay.
Is it a duck?
Wait, he hasn't said anything. This is fun. I like these. Okay, these I like.
Let me actually go way back because it goes. Let's start easy.
Yeah. All right. I wish there was a buzzer we could press.
Which cartoon character is this?
Be alive! I am alive! Alive, I tell you!
Morty.
Mother, I love you!
Morty.
I love you! Because peeps need to respect themselves when they leave the house. Even if it's just for...
Wait, play that again?
Yeah, again.
Whose voice is this?
I do because peeps need to respect themselves when they leave the house.
Holy
Even if it's just for...
Oh. Who is that? Is that a popular show?
Yeah.
How popular is it? What can you give us a?
Maybe
where does it play?
What skin color are the people? Close is Rick.
Is it Big Mouth?
Close to The Simpsons, but it's not.
Not Big Mouth.
Same creators.
Holy shit! Nah, that's your field,
Family
bro.
Guy?
There's a Cyclops in this.
Oh, American Dad?
No.
What is it? Do you tell us?
It's Bender from Futurama.
Oh, that's what
Damn. Next.
I don't know
next
the name
Just
of that character.
Wait, I was wrong.
Who was it?
It's Jake.
It's Jake.
I do because peeps need to respect
Oh,
themselves
it's
when they leave
Jake
the house.
from
Even if it's just
from
for
Adventure Time. Damn.
Oh,
I don't
damn.
actually get to see
Oh,
the
we're gonna get roasted for that one.
Which cartoon character could this be?
Hey, back, I got a chainsaw.
Peter. Pause that.
Go back. You
To
gotta
be honest,
go back.
I don't know because I don't see the answers.
Yeah,
until
go back.
then.
Go back. Go back.
Whose voice? Which cartoon character could this be?
Hey, back, I got a chainsaw.
From The Simpsons, the guy. That's what I'm gonna say.
It's Bart.
Bart.
No, Bart's dad.
I mean, yeah, Bart's dad.
Bart's dad.
It's Homer Simpson.
Homer Simpson. Jesus Christ. It's Bart's
Oh my gosh, you like turtles?
sperm donor.
Turtles?
You guys are missing out.
Guess the cartoon character.
Oh my gosh, you like turtles? I like turtles too. What is happening?
Oh, from Gravity Falls, the sister, Mabel.
It's Mabel.
Ah, nice.
Oh my gosh, you like turtles? I like turtles too.
Shout out to Adventure Time.
Cartoon character.
I mean,
I'm
Gravity
ruined
Falls.
without you and the little yellow guy. The teenagers I hired is ruining.
Oh,
Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs. Speaking of Mr. Krabs.
Are you enjoying this video?
Oh my god.
Just this burrito. It's so comforting. Nice.
What's that?
I have no idea what that is. That sounds like a normal person.
Yeah.
It's Yoga Bear.
Don't know who that is.
Sorry.
Which cartoon character is this?
Hey, baby. I know what you're
Johnny
thinking.
Bravo.
Johnny Bravo.
Statue. Get off its pedestal. Out of the statue. Get off.
The tiny floating whale to give me some fin.
What's that? That's it. That's all you get.
Can I play something? You guys know this song? Ah, damn it, I hope this plays. I've been listening to this on repeat, bro. It's actually ridiculous. This should be a whole song.
Is this animation related?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Ah, that part.
Oh, man.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Repeat that. You gotta.
Yo, you gotta
Oh, that goes so hard.
Yo.
No, that goes hard, bro.
No, she ate with that one. Shout out to the creator.
This is my favorite part.
No, when you dirty wine. Dirty
Who are we
wine.
crediting for that? Because that is
Yo, that's hard, man.
Tatiana Clark.
Yo, we need the full
Yo,
song.
shout out to
Tatiana
Tatiana
Clark,
We
Clark.
need the full song.
Tiny floating whale to give me some fin.
A tiny floating whale. Adventure Time again?
Nope.
Finn? Run it back?
It's a
Please.
character.
Oh,
that
is
you
it
like.
is it one of the
Run it back?
the guy with the triangular head?
No, it's not.
It's Steven Universe.
Sorry, I went to the
So
answer.
give me some
Damn, you went to the answer. Oh, I feel so bad. I love Steven Universe.
The other henchman's name was Dr. Wade Magny. But look what happens when you read.
Damn.
It's Daphne.
Oh, no.
The other henchman's name. Oh, dude, I think we got all the adventure we need right here.
Finn.
Jake.
Jake. Yes, because, yeah, crazy.
It's Finn.
Jake.
Is
It's
it Finn? Oh, yeah.
Fuck off. I see I'm messing with my mind.
Show. We promise.
I am in the gorilla suit.
Oh, God.
Patrick.
Patrick. Now, you gotta be
It's
iconic.
Patrick.
I hope SpongeBob comes next.
These cartoon characters could this be?
Good luck.
Come when we'll give up on fruitless searches after a mere 11 minutes. But that day...
Impossible.
That's a real guy, bro.
It's a Robin.
Who the fuck
But
is
that
Rob?
day...
Wait, it's Ferb. My bad.
From Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah.
Tough.
Which cartoon character is this?
Like math. The number 2 looks like a
Diddy.
swan.
Didi from.
No, it's Powerpuff Girls. It's
Oh.
the blue girl.
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
It's Bubbles.
Yeah, dog.
Damn.
Of course.
It's close. It's close.
Nah.
Whose voice is this?
My mind is never troubled.
Azareth
Raven.
Mention Zintoth. Metro.
It's Raven.
That's so Raven.
Which cartoon character could
The
this
last one we
be?
do it.
Yeah.
Can it be? Actual proof? Everything they've done.
It's a pony. It sounds like one of those pony shows.
Who was it?
Candace. From
Candace
Phineas and
who?
Ferb.
From Phineas and Ferb.
Oh no, I was never.
That's nice. We should do more of those.
Yeah, sure. It was great.
It was good.
And porous is he. Yeah, you gotta rap it. You
SpongeBob.
gotta,
Yeah, let's wrap
this
it up with that
podcast
song.
Oh my
Yo.
God.
Shout out to the creator, man.
Yeah, shout out to
You're-
the creator.
You know,
What?
you wish for my
What?
downfall, and I don't know why.
Comments. Comment. Subscribe.
Oh, no. Love.
Subscribe.
Oh, no. Start it again. Love.
Comment.
Subscribe.
On again, gang, gang. On again. On again. On again. She's gotta do our intro. And then we add, fuck, I forgot her name. Oh, that was dope. You had it. We were done.
It's great. It's perfect.
Peace out, guys. See you on the next one.
Woo.